Boy, everybody's lining up to play the Seminoles.
They play SMU and Cal this year. They played Pitt in 2013, BC in 2005, and Miami in 04. Mustangs will watch the kick. Center, the running back is Roderick Daniels, and here is the sweep, and that is Brashard Smith turning the corner. And
Football.
Second down, and the handoff is for Smith.
Yes, no question. They've gotten off to a hot start, and they've been physical up front. That's been the key for this SMU offense.
And Jennings looks back to his head coach, Rhett Lashley, of course, who calls the offense here for SMU. And the handoff in traffic. And 1-year-old native of Springdale, Arkansas. Rhett Lashley now in season 3 here in Dallas. That's R.J. Maryland through the formation. They're going to hand it this time, and Daniels got hit right last Saturday.
Yeah, 115th in the country on third down defensively for Florida State. Improved last week, but got to get off the field more often.
Jennings on a soft boot. Here's Daniels turning the corner. First down and more across midfield into Florida.
Nice creative play to get the first down.
Jennings wants to throw, going to sail it down the field, and trying to make the comeback catch is Moochie Dixon. It's incomplete, no flag on the play.
That's really surprising.
Azarie Thomas, the corner.
Surprised that the flag didn't come out on this one. Thomas right there. Not only is there contact prior to the ball arriving, but there's no attempt to turn back and locate the football. Right in front of the side judge. That's very surprising.
He is in the formation on the far side. So 2 to the boundary, 3 to the field here for SMU. That's Smith in motion. There's a quick throw. Looking for blockers is Smith on the catch. Nice help by Bailey at the edge. And
to gain the necessary yardage.
Second down, 9. Here's the give inside. That is Smith for the quarterback, right?
Absolutely. On every snap. Nobody in the middle of the field either.
Flags thrown, and let's see what we have here. Procedure call against the Mustangs.
Offense number 51. 5-yard penalty
for SMU.
So 3rd and the full 10 for the Mustangs. Jennings. Knowles bring 4. Jennings bails to the far side, going to shoot it downfield. That's Bailey.
And tempo right here, but what a fantastic throw on the move.
1st and 10. They're going to hand the ball to Daniels. He'll pick up a
little bit, keeps both hands on the football, able to throw a strike.
Daniels on
down
second. Here's Jennings now as SMU slows the tempo a little bit. That's Eby, the tight end, in motion. They're going to hand to Smith. He'll run right, and he scores.
The rest.
7th rushing score of the year for Smith.
Ability and fits misses without those moving pictures. It's a great add to college.
An attempt for Uiagalelei. And Florida State's offensive numbers, quite frankly, aren't very good. You see where they fall. Now down 7-0 after SMU scored on the opening drive. In motion, that is Benson. Uiagalelei tried for a screen to Toafili. And right there to sort it out, Jafari Harvey, the Miami transfer.
I'm a little bit surprised at that opening call when you haven't established a pass rush yet. You haven't established a passing game yet. And SMU's not necessarily going to have their ears pinned back.
So instead, TJ Ferguson getting the call tonight at left guard for Mike Norvell's team. So now 3rd and 8 for Florida State, who's hitting just shy of 31%. They were 7 of 17, though, last Saturday night in the win against California. Uiagalelei under duress, throws, and it is caught. Flag thrown.
Pass interference, defense number 13. Penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
This conference, of course.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, SMU's not kidding around in terms of their pressure package. They only brought 8.
Wow.
Look at that throw. Good concentration by Hakeem Williams. Big 3rd down conversion.
Harvey made the hit on Uiagalelei, fresh set of downs, and here's Toafili again. And Lawrence to the forward offensively.
Yeah, and I would agree. And you don't have Roydell Williams tonight. You got the freshman Cam Davis. Toafili's definitely the bell cow.
Here's Uiagalelei, quick shot, middle of the field, catch is made. Ja'Kai Douglas, open field, 20. Douglas trying to break free, and he'll be taken down at the SMU 10. A couple of nice throws. The first one on the catch by Williams, and this one in traffic to Ja'Kai Douglas, Tom.
Yeah, Ja'Kai Douglas coming right off of the RPO action. You see the token fake in the backfield. We'll take a look at it just in a second. His FSU's got some tempo.
Florida State into the red zone. It's 1st and goal, right around the 10-yard line of the Mustangs. Uiagalelei and the Noles have scored only 15 first-quarter points this year in their first 4 games, but trying to match the Mustangs here on their opening drive. Toafili the carry. Junior and the defensive line make the stop.
Take a look at this total. Token fake to Toafili, and bam, the ball's out of his hand. That's what I love to see with DJ Uiagalelei. I want decisiveness. I want him being confident, not second-guessing the throw or holding onto the ball or patting the ball in the pocket. That's the type of rhythm he needs to have tonight, and Kai Douglas does the rest.
Young freshman from Albany, Georgia is into the game. He's sidecar right of DJU. And a quick throw, end zone, caught, touchdown Florida State. Portier. And the Noles match SMU. Kentron Portier, his 6th catch of the year is his 2nd touchdown.
How about 3 for 3 for DJ Uiagalelei? Clearly Florida State anticipating SMU's commitment to stop the run. What do? Token, RPO, run pass option. Boom, Portier does the rest. Really good throw by DJ Uiagalelei. The accuracy is what you want to see.
3 for 3 on the drive, as you mentioned, or 3 for 4 on the drive for 7 yards. Remember, he missed the first pass, hit his next 3 in a row. The point after is...
Sometimes you got to adjust on the fly.
And Dana, I would say this, Florida State...
We had to go to Ireland. What did we not do right?
Yeah.
We have a few extra days on the road and a chance to maybe do something a little different with the schedule.
Jennings on 1st down, a play fake and a throw. Then R5. Osborne might be the most talented one. Here's Rashard Smith trying to...
7 plays or 7 points. Because now you've got the clock playing to your favor. That's their whole thought process every time they take the field on offense.
By the way, another 5 wide look here, Tom. 3 to the field, 2 to the bottom of your screen on the boundary side. Here's Jennings shooting it to Daniels. That'll be enough for the 1st down.
Daniels is a wide receiver by trade, so he doesn't ever have to come off the field, and they can line him up all over the field.
Here's Jennings now on 1st down. Knowles coming with pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Nicholson, the linebacker, is the one that got him to the ground, but Farmer was also in the mix. Big number 5 there at 318 pounds out of Port St. Joe, Florida.
Well, one thing you can't do is allow number 5 to come up through the A-gap between the guard and the center unblocked, and they just whiff up front right there. 51, that's Justin Osborne again.
Yep.
Struggling against the big fella. And Josh Farmer is just returning from an injured hand where he had a cast on it. So now he's playing with 2 hands. It could be at full strength, but he's a handful in his own right. Inside, these SMU coaches, you can talk all you want about Patrick Payton, number 11, number 7, Marvin Jones Jr., but if you don't handle number 5, you're in trouble.
Here's Jennings in trouble again. The Noles trying to get there, and they do. Back to the 25. Grady Kelly in there to pick up the sack. Transfer from Colorado State. Takes Jennings down.
Nice burst off the edge. You see the bend that's created by Marvin Jones Jr., number 7.
Farmer comes back in. Tom, he lines up almost like a well wide to the left. They're going to run it with Daniels here. He'll leak out here to the near side. Turns the corner and is going to be shy of the 1st down by about 3 yards. Banged out by Thomas. So SMU will have to punt for the first time tonight. That'll bring the Aussie Isaac Pearson onto the field. But Florida State's defense starting to stand up here in possession too.
A little bit. This is a nice run. It's actually well executed. It's just the line to gain too far, but you buy yourself some field position with a long run like that. Hopefully put your defense on a long field after this punt.
Well, Wayne Isaac Pearson is averaging 31 yards a punt, a net of just under 35, and McCoy will signal. And
he's been on the point, and this is where coach has talked about consistency of performance. It's what you got to have.
1st down, this is Toafili, and he will break for 9.
That the coaches were really honest and transparent of the areas that I needed to get better, but our offense never pointed the finger, and that sort of has allowed him to play a little bit more free.
And we're going to get a flag here on second down. And about 3.5, and it's going to be a procedure call.
Offense, number 76.
ARP across the board.
Pistol set, Cam Davis in the barrel with Uiagalelei. Here's the young freshman. In the backfield with Uiagalelei. See more like the tight end, kind of a wing back to the right side, bottom of your screen. And the snap rolls on the ground. Uiagalelei's got to chase it, falls on it at the 16. You got some cobwebs of those, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Here's Mastromanno, one of the nation's best punters, just barely got it away. There's a flag down. And SMU's Daniels going to let it hit and roll, and Florida State's going to take all this. The marker now is back inside the 10. It's a 67-yard punt, which would be the best of the year for Alex Mastromanno.
It's going to be a hold on Florida State with the up back. He ends up holding number 12, Jake Bailey.
Yep.
Rushing the punt. He should force another punt considering the length of that kick right there for Florida State. That's the best.
It's his best of the year.
Yeah, no question. And his best is really good. So
prior to the kick, holding, kicking team number 93. Penalty is half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Replay fourth down.
Second in the ACC in punt return average, and ninth nationally, just under 19 yards. Mastromanno gets this away, hangs it high. Daniels wants to play at the 45. Little shake and goes forward off a bye week next Saturday night in prime time at 8 o'clock.
Duke down 17-0, coming back to win.
Here's Jennings on the roll, throwing from Maryland, and it got broken up on the play by Cajun of RJ Maryland tonight, the outstanding tight end for SMU.
They got to get him the ball tonight.
And the give in traffic here, and
throughout the night, 7 total sacks, but it was the pressures as much as it was the actual negative yardage plays and sacks.
So here is Jennings now on 3rd and 8. They're going to let the clock wind out. They do. So
Zam.
I almost didn't recognize him without the rec specs on. Or the neck roll.
Yeah,
take your pick. 3rd and long. Here's Jennings from the pocket to open the second, and it's a bullet. Caught at the 42 and pusher is Pearson to punt it away. He's a transfer from Texas, by the way. McCoy stands at the 7. And an end-over-end punt here. McCoy's going to let it hit, and SMU makes the save. But it broke the plane, so therefore it'll be spotted at the 20. And so Pearson thought he had one. Instead, the Mustangs let that get Cardinal team 5th in the country. It's a week from Sunday. So after the punt by SMU, Florida State off its 20. Play fake, Uiagalelei, and on the slant, the catch is made by Jalen.
And that is the glance route off the RPO.
Out to the 41. Uiagalelei and the Knowles, a minute and a half into quarter 2 here.
He's been throwing darts so far, Wes.
Yep, sure has. He's 4 for 5 for 91 yards, and here goes the rookie Davis trying to find some room, and pretty good form.
It's the most consistently accurate I have seen DJ Uiagalelei in a while.
Uiagalelei keeps it going to the right side. He'll sling it on the perimeter. Portier near backs.
And SMU on defense, crowding the line of scrimmage. A little simulated pressure. DJ at the line of scrimmage wants to make sure he's protected up, depending on how many SMU decides to bring.
Play clock winding down on Uiagalelei. To his left, throw back, and intercepted. 50th game tonight. He's from the Dallas area, started his career at Stanford. And now let's see what Jennings and the Mustangs can do with it. Here's Smith trying to break away from tackles, and tell you what, that
get enough power under the throw and allows McGill to get his eyes back to the quarterback and slip right underneath. Well executed, terrific inside technique in playing on the football by McGill right there. Good look. Securing the ball in the act of the catch, and SMU a fresh set of downs.
Scott Simons, the defensive coordinator, who's got 22 yards on 4 carries, is in the backfield with Jennings here. And Kevin wants to throw on a little cut route. Daniels could not hang on. Took
lick by Brown upon contact.
And now Mike Norvell's going to burn timeout. Sure, down and 7 for the Mustangs. Florida State bringing pressure and a throw and catch to Jordan.
By Kevin Jennings.
He is a good-looking wide receiver for Rhett Lashley's club. Play fake. Here's Jennings again. Launched down the field and overthrows Moochie. Ball in the backfield, the freshman, and here's Jennings on the keeper. Look at Kevin Jennings break free for the first down. 1st and 10, Florida State's 42-yard line. Daniels will flea flicker back to Jennings and wide open, and it's caught. Jordan Hudson touchdown.
Mistake. Really well executed.
And point after makes it 4.
At first, I didn't think Kevin Jennings saw him immediately because it took him a little while to get this ball out, and it's really good fake inside with the flea flicker, draws up all of the white jerseys into the box. But that took a while for that football to arrive to Jordan Hudson. And Hudson does a nice job luring the safety to sleep, thinking he's going to get stock blocked, and able to score consecutively and not been able to get off to a fast start and dictate terms to the opposition.
And off the goal line, here comes Span. And he will break the 20, and that's when there is the quarterback coach of the Mustangs, and that's the former Miami quarterback who started his career at Houston, De'Aaron King, talking to Kevin Jennings. Here are the Noles from the 21-yard line. Toafili trying to turn the corner. And thrown to the ground by Walker. And the ball pops.
I want to get into coaching. Well, I got a job for you.
Yeah. And I love Rhett's philosophy. He was an analyst last year. Here's Uyunglele on 2nd and long, throwing for Benson, who makes a terrific catch. And is it ruled a catch? SMU bench says he was out of coverage for the Mustangs, Tom.
It was a spectacular effort as we take a look at Malik Benson's feet here. Okay, he did not have the ball secured and complete the act of the catch rate. That ball's bobbled.
Stepped out of bounds with the left foot, right?
Yep, excellent job of getting the initial foot in bounds, but didn't secure the catch initially.
3rd and 9 for Florida State. 1 for 3 tonight are the Noles. Into the end zone. Will punt it to Roderick Daniels. One step to his right, gets it away. Sidewinder toward Daniels. He juggles it, fields it. And whoa, what a terrific play in the punt cover unit.
Gotten up holding his right shoulder on the previous series and have not seen him since.
Jennings on a quick throw. Here's Maryland turning the corner.
In particular last week versus Cal.
He was terrific a year ago, wasn't he?
Yep.
Here's Jennings, and whoa, look out there. Door got shut. Lolo Hay.
Massachusetts, when I was recruiting him, I didn't know where Tonga was on the map. That's where he's from, and he's playing with a lot of heart and hustle out there.
And wide open in the middle of the field is Bailey. Another explosive play for Lack.
Right up to the line of scrimmage.
Jennings straight ahead. Here's Daniels, and we'll find out from Adam Savoy in a moment.
Face mask. Defense number 6.
Yep.
Penalty is half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Terrific guy. Here's the handoff, and
Wide receiver getting a ton of snaps tonight in the backfield.
so here's the 2nd down play. Daniels tried to make a man miss, and whoa, took a big lick, falls forward to the 10. Touchdown lead for SMU in their very first ACC game tonight. Here's Jennings with time. Oh, he had man left side. Now he's going to bail. Look to his right, shoot it toward the end zone. It was incomplete. Goal try here for Rogers, who's 11 of 13 on the year. And that got blocked. Knowles got to it. And Florida State, despite the explosive play, shuts the door here.
I think that was Shaheem Brown.
So the 27-yard field goal try is blocked by the Noles. Still a touchdown difference here. Oh yeah, Shaheem Brown. Good job, Lukes. Mike Norvell team shuts the door on SMU. And they got a hand up to shut the door on Rogers, so it's still a touchdown difference as the Noles scrimmage off their 20. Play fake. Uyunglele wants to cut it loose and will fire it deep, and it is broken up, intended for Brown by Deuce Harmon.
Locked up.
Yep. By the way, Florida State, since the opening drive, Tom, only 6 yards of offense. Here's a quick throw. That'll change right there on the catch by Benson. First of the night from Malik Benson. On the catch in traffic. Out to beyond the 35 to the 38-yard line. Another good-looking throw from the 44-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 4. Jared Harrison Hunt.
Been able to hold up in that area.
Inside give to Toafili again. And Lawrence Toafili running hard into SMU territory to the 40. So now at the 44. Remember, the Noles can tie with a touchdown here. Uyunglele, Borlock, the tight end, held on through the contact. Freshman from Fleming Island, Florida, and Charleston, South Carolina is coming at the running back spot here, Luke. Because a little bit like Florida State, or a little bit like SMU, Florida State's a little thin in that department too.
No doubt.
And Uyunglele wants to keep it, and the ball popped out. Scramble for it at the 21-yard line. Noles say they have it. Kobe Wilson. Yep. Man, oh man. Looked like Cameron Robertson had it dead to rights. Noles come up with it. Here's Uyunglele. Wants to cut it loose, and he will overthrow. Landon Thomas was the guy who was the intended target. There goes Benson in motion. Now Uyunglele to his right. Clutched it, shoots it, and caught at the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
In the flood route concept, so he's going to work and do it basically a deep out route, and then he's going to settle right there in the hole. You see him in the middle of your screen, number 0. And some patience from Uyunglele here to let him settle and get open and then fire a shot.
Here.
He's reset the game clock to 2:58. The clock was stopped for a player losing his helmet. 25 seconds on the play clock, and the clock will start on my signal.
And that's for
getting in a rhythm here.
1st and goal situation. Uyunglele throwing to the end zone for Benson. Incomplete. Now the only receiver to the bottom of the screen. And Uyunglele going to hand it to Toafili. Turns the corner at the 5 and wrestled. And they will not. So there you go. So the 2-minute timeout here in Dallas.
2 minutes timeout.
Okay, for the Noles, down a touchdown, 2 minutes to go. Mike Norvell's got 2 timeouts. Uyunglele's got Toafili with him. 3rd and goal off the Mustang 5. And DJU going to keep it, got shot down. Line here for 4th and goal.
And since you're getting the ball coming out of the locker room, this is a worthy risk if you're Mike Norvell.
Timeout, Rhett Lashley. SMU timeout. Florida State goes with 2 tights to the left, 3 total in the package, and a single receiver to the top of the screen. 4th and goal for Uyunglele. He'll keep it left side. No sir. Jafar. And they've got 2 timeouts after the one Lashley used a moment ago, and the Mustangs start from their 2. And Daniels trying to create something and went to Atlanta.
Oh boy.
The Jackets quarterback was one Tom Luganville.
None other than our favorite.
Yes, 30 years ago.
Number 16 in your program, number 1 in your hearts.
Or 2. Here's the give. And
self-inflicted wounds.
That's Bailey in the orbit. They're going to hand the ball to Brashard Smith, and his first carry since coming back.
For West Durham. Yes, it is.
Well, it is, relatively speaking. And ball got snapped over the head of Pearson. It's a safety. So the long snapper for SMU sailed it. Will Benton, the 4th, in his 45th game. And Rhett Lashley is what for about something here. And Adam Savoy coming over to talk to the Mustangs head coach. Here's a look at this. So there's the snap.
I'm not sure what Coach Lashley's worried about or debating.
Hey, Wiggy, look out. Here comes a live one. Woo. Premium handheld cameraman. So whatever Brett had on his mind has not changed the landscape. So 2 points for the Noles make it a 5-point game with 22 seconds left on the snap.
Lonelier man in the stadium. The long snapper right now. Exactly what we talked about, getting backed up, having a kicking game issue. Rear its ugly head.
Colin Rogers just going to wedge this here to the near side, and it is caught by Keziah Holmes. And he signaled for the fair catch, and it took off. SMU fans want a flag thrown. And Adam Savoy in conversation now with his crew. Here's the referee.
Holding on the field is the receiver signaled for a fair catch and completed that fair catch. The ball be placed in his spot. First down.
So Holmes waved for the fair catch, and then Mustang fans wanted a penalty for. Is the pivot for DJ Uiagalelei here. 22 seconds left. That's Benson in motion. Uiagalelei pressured as he throws, and is it picked? It is ruled out of bounds. Maybe shelve the slow rollouts here at the end of the half. They're going to hand the ball, and this is Toafili. He got wrapped up and thrown back by the aforementioned Elijah Roberts.
Able to continue the drive, but still stalled on a 4th-and-1 attempt to convert.
They're going to run it out too on the return here, and this is Span. And
be a consistent offensive football team.
Mark it at the 20. Toafili in the pistol with Uiagalelei. Lawrence will get the ball, trying to get to the left side. He'll get 5, maybe 6 before he gets flipped over. Boy, Isaiah's been a terrific player from Skyline in Dallas. 2nd and a short 5. Little play fake. Uiagalelei lines up. Morlock, and it's picked. Off the deflection, Ahmad Walker's got it. And he's thrown.
Money on the spot, Ahmad Walker. And this is not on the quarterback. This is a really well-thrown football to Morlock, the tight end on the little league drag. And he just loses focus. Allows the ball to get into his frame a little bit. Club takeaway.
Rashard Smith with Kevin Jennings. Jennings is going to keep it. Bounces it to the right, inside the 5. He'll dive.
Offense, number 71. 10-yard penalty. First down.
16. It'll be first down and 15. Here's Jennings handing the ball to Smith, who almost came to a complete stop. Jennings' play would have been 1st and goal inside the 1.
There's no.
Smith's got 50 yards on 10 carries tonight. Here's Jennings looking, corner Maryland. Caught! And held on to add the point. There have been 2 we've run through these first 5 weeks in a hurry. Wait till you see October blaze by. There's some unbelievable games setting the table for the 12-team playoff in the month of October. Here is the return and Span.
Accurate throw.
Toafili in the backfield with it. That's Benson in motion. They're going to hand the ball. This is Toafili. And he'll get 3, and a flag gets thrown in from behind the defense. Isaiah Smith, the tackle for SMU. And Adam Savoy, the referee tonight.
Holding. Offense, number 18. Penalty is half the distance to the goal.
And so now 1st and long. 14 for the Noles. Here's Uiagalelei in the flat. Toafili the catch, and up the near sideline. And
it's a correct angle. He picks that ball off, and he's walking in the end zone instead. A big gain for Florida State.
Here's Toafili on the first down run. A couple of yards for Lawrence. Keandre Jones at that guard spot. And it'll be 2nd down and 8 for Florida State. Trailing a dozen now here in Dallas in the 3rd quarter. That's Brown in the orbit. Uiagalelei wants to reroute, throw it back here to the near side. Look at Toafili. 1st down and more. There's a flag on the ground as Toafili's taken down shy of the midfield line by Wachovia. It's a 28-yard play, but hold the phone.
Holding. Offense, number 63. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
That's not happening tonight.
No, been absent.
6th penalty of the night on Florida State. Singleton in the ball game. Uiagalelei to his right wants to fire and through the hands. Tell the truth. Florida State 2 for 6 on third down. Uiagalelei with blue shirts flying in his view, and it's
back tonight. If you're the offensive skill players at Florida State.
Daniels waits, and he's now going to retrace his steps to the far side. Did not touch it, I don't think, but Bailey is going in college football. Here's the give inside. Look at Smith break free. Coming near side, trying to elude tacklers. Norvell, and here's a first down play, and you see Smith check out to the far side. Jennings wants to cut it loose, sailing for Smith, who in traffic makes the catch and holds. 3-yard catch to go along with a 66-yard running night for Smith. And a little, and down 12. Noles got to keep their poise. Conrad Hussey may have had a momentary lapse of judgment here.
After the play, personal foul, necessary roughness, defense number 8. Penalty is after this is the goal. Automatic. First down.
Yep.
6 penalties now for 55
Correction,
yards.
the foul was committed by number 12.
So Conrad Hussey guilty of a extra push. That'll make it first and goal. Jennings now 12 of 17. Tom, he's got a 200-yard passing night.
Well, and most importantly, he hasn't put the football in jeopardy. Value the football.
First and goal now for the field. And here is Roderick Daniels trying to find a spot between center and right. Maybe something here on SMU.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 54, his first of the game. 15-yard penalty. It's second down.
So Savion Byrd here. There was something post scrimmage here. I think Byrd was worried about a teammate.
There's 71. Logan Pargett rolled up on.
And it's Lolo Hea.
Yep.
Who's laying on the back of the right leg of Parr. Byrd was trying to help him off. Here's Jennings, a little play fake. Now they're going to throw it on the near side. Look at Brashard Smith to catch. He'll step. Coming up on 8 minutes to play here in the third. And that's a little discombobulated, so that'll be 5 on SMU for procedure.
Ball start. Offense. Everyone but the snapper. 5-yard
They played lights out in a win a week ago versus Cal.
Yep. Here's Jennings. Another third down play. Maryland. Oh my goodness, what a catch. Touchdown SMU and goal play. It's a 15.
Veteran quarterback out there commanding his offense.
Here's Rogers for the kick. And Spann will signal for the fair catch. Highly thought of.
Absolutely.
And the 2 quarterbacks.
And neither one of the quarterbacks went into the transfer portal after spring football.
And there's another point I want you to make tonight too on that. Here's Uiagalelei trying to make a long throw.
All 3 of the quarterbacks on the roster are high school recruited kids that won state championships in the state of Texas. No transfer portal quarterbacks on this team, and no quarterbacks transferred out.
Here's a second down play. Uiagalelei from the pocket, and that's caught going up the far side. That's Darion Williamson. And he's into SMU territory on his 3rd catch of the year. So Williamson, the 5th-year senior from Brownsville, Tennessee, playing in his 37th career game tonight. Had only one other catch. We had 1 catch for 10 yards against Memphis among his 2. And here's Toafili on first down off the snap at the 40, and he'll have almost 10 going into the SMU taking a couple of battleships out. Bringing a couple big fellas back in.
They've got some rotational depth up front. They worked really hard in the transfer portal to attain that.
Second and short it is at the 31. And DJU to throw. Launching for the end zone, and Williams. Play clock. And Mike Norvell had to call timeout. And he's not happy with his out by the Hurricane. 3rd and short, and Florida State trying to lean for it.
It's going to be close.
Sure is. Closer than I think Mike Norvell wants it to be on 3rd and 1. No signal yet from Adam Savoy as they unstack at the 30 and a half. And they're going to call it first down. Anthony Booker
Timeout
Jr.
for an injury to a defensive
is
player.
slow to his feet. He will be attended to here with just over 6 minutes to play in this third quarter. And there's Mike Norvell, who turns 43 in a couple of weeks. He's back in his home area. He grew up in Irving. He went to Grace Prep in Arlington area. 32 miles from here is basically where he grew up. And when he was at Memphis, they kind of came back in this area a couple times. He said, but he told, I love the line. He said, a few more ticket requests this time than when he was coaching the Tigers. And great conversation about his youth, and of course played some college football and now has done a remarkable job at Florida State. He's got 70 wins in his 9-year career. And you see Booker being helped off here. 350-pounder from Cincinnati. Tom, you mentioned the line transfer portal work that SMU did. That was the one thing everybody talked about when the membership was in the up front. Yep. First down. Toafili coming near side and steps through, out of bounds at the 20. That'll be another. Look at that. Isaiah Wachovia going to the gun there on the sideline. Here's the first down give, and Toafili runs right into some blue shirts. It's on every possession here now. Trailing by almost 3 touchdowns. Uiagalelei shoots it toward Thomas. Caught it. Touchdown, Florida State. Landon Thomas. The big tight end. Fourth guy in the card at that spot. A 20-yard touchdown catch from DJU, and the Noles are on the board with 4:45 to go in the third.
Impressive drive by Florida State. Finding a way to get the tight end leaking out on the rail route up the sideline, and DJ Uiagalelei throws a strike on time, accurate. Finally gets some positive momentum, some energy, and more than anything else, confidence for this Florida State offense.
8 plays, 75 yards, 1:21 the time of the drive. And Fitzgerald knocks home the point. So Florida State's cut it now to a 12-point game at 28-16. Uiagalelei's second touchdown pass of the night, his 4th of the year.
So they're going to work the corner out of the equation and leak the tight end right behind him on the rail route, while the SMU defender number 22, Cale Sanders, drops to the flat. Outstanding design, caught him in the right coverage. Again, a good act.
Be incumbent upon them to see if they can match. There'll be no. One of the top 5 most played series in at least Georgia Tech's football history, Tom.
Wow.
Jennings to his right, and he's going to sail that.
Earlier, had a cast taken off of his hand, and when he's at full strength, he can be a handful.
That's a big cast, I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah.
Those 5 is a big man. Here is Smith trying to find a spot to the right. And Saturday against TCU. They've been right around 55% in their wins this year. Here's Jennings. Knowles bringing 4, and that ball got batted at the line of scrimmage.
Going to get some power up front. You're going to see him with the push and pull, up and up, bat down the ball.
McCoy will stand at the 30. Pearson's punt is rocketed. And McCoy off the 20 and tripped up. Wow, what a play.
Prior to the kick, personal foul, face mask, receiving team number 29. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, and an automatic first down.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
So you're going off the field with a 3 and out.
On a 4th and 9.
Yeah, right. And
Mike Norvell asking who, what?
And what? And the looks tell you everything you need to know. Another look here.
Fresh set of downs.
Yep.
Momentum going back to the blue.
Jennings hands to Smith, and he's going to get. Here's a quick snap out of the tempo. They're going to hand to Smith, working right side, trying to turn the corner. First down and more. Into Florida State territory to the 42 goes Brashard Smith. Referring to SMU. Here's another quick hitter. Look at Smith go up the middle, and another muscle.
Actually, this game needs it just a little bit more.
He's over 100 yards on 15 carries tonight. And here's Kevin Jennings spinning through traffic. And he'll
Got everything they dial up in the run game.
Yep. And here's Roderick Daniels going to work. And he will pick up the first down. Here's 1st and 10 at the 12. And Jennings will keep this inside the 10 and took a 3 and out. They're going to hand the ball here to the near side. This is Daniels on a stop and a start, and it'll be first. 28-16 and looking for more. Jennings slows things down to a crawl now. Well, he's going to let the clock expire. Yep.
On the door.
Sure are. 1st and goal at the 2. Daniels to the left side and did not get in. Turned away at the doorstep by the Noles. But 2nd and goal it'll be. Brashard Smith has come in, and his first touchdown of the year.
After further review, the runner extended the ball across the goal line, which resulted in a touchdown.
75 yards and 5:22, and Rogers adds the point.
In Miami, he's been at Auburn. He's seen what these types of athletes and this type of depth looks like, particularly on that side of the ball.
Yep.
With Florida State.
And the kick will not be returned.
Very passionate.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can tell that. Noles from their 25 with Uiagalelei on their 4th possession of the half. Trying to check it back down the seam to SMU. I mean,
absolutely.
He's got 21 wins, including the 3-1 start this year, as his 3rd season is underway. Uiagalelei from the pocket wants to go back down the seam and will fire to the bottom of your screen. 2 more Noles at the top. They have run from this set once tonight already, I think. They'll throw here, of course. Pressure coming, and out of the night for Florida State. And Mastromano drives it toward Daniels. Right around the 30, and he didn't get it, and the ball is loose, and I think Florida State recovered it in SMU territory. Daniels was trying to field it on the move, and SMU's first turnover of the night is on the verge, and it is. That's the 5th fumble of the year by the Mustangs, and it comes on a punt return by Roderick Daniels.
And Roderick Daniels has been just lights out tonight, having to fill in and run. Mr. Dependable, and he never quite gets completely underneath this. He's lunging forward, he's bending at the waist, and almost put his hands out like a basket.
Yep.
Too many white jerseys on top of that football, and some life for Florida State.
Justin Cryer, linebacker from Katy of SMU. So the Noles catch a break a minute into the 4th on the first SMU turnover, and here's Toafili trying to get through the gap at the right. And goes pistol here on 2nd and 9. Well, 8 rather. BJ hit as he throws and overshoots 2-down territory, trailing 19 in the 4th. Uiagalelei on the move again. Hit as he lets it go. After the Daniels fumble, can the Noles keep it going? Pressure coming. Intercepted. Kobe Wilson the pick. Trying to take it across midfield, does, and still on his feet. Out of 2 tackles, and will.
Over capacity.
Yeah. They're turning folks away from the door. And fair catch call for. And Samuel Singleton is going to be the running back for Florida State off the Noles 25. And Singleton runs right in the middle of the stack, and immediately a flag is thrown in on the play.
It's on Corey Roberson, I
Personal
believe.
foul. Hands to the face. Defense, number 92.
A look here with Uyunglele's finger being tended to. And inside, this is Singleton again, and boy, right there from Birmingham. Here's Glenn back across the middle, and Thomas can't have this tonight. Because at 1-4 and 1-3 in the ACC, Clemson is next Saturday. Glenn, as he's bailing in the pocket, took a huge. You see the details on the SMU defense. 10 hits, 3 picks, and a sack. And now, 4th and 10 out of the SMU timeout for Brock Glenn. Keziah Holmes is the running back. Mustangs are going to rush 3. We got movement, I think, from Florida State. This will be the 15th combined penalty of the
Number
night.
63. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Number 1 in the ACC and 2nd in the country in gross average at 49.7. And he is 4th nationally in net at 46.4. Ready to punt.
Oh.
Yep, pretty good. Daniels will call for and take the fair.
Holding, receiving team, number 22. Penalty is half the distance to the goal from the end of the kick. 1st down.
An athletic history here. It is terrific in a lot of sports. And here's Bouchard's Louisville SMU will be interesting, especially given the events today at South Bend.
SMU starting to really milk this clock.
And here's the breakaway. This is Smith, well over 100 yards and looking for.
There are studies that go back decades on those downs and those stats that have a direct correlation to winning and losing.
There goes Daniels on the first
7 plays in terms of drive success. These are all things that have been studied now, and these teams are focusing on them like crazy.
And Daniels gets back to his 5th campaign in Tallahassee. Eby, the tight end, in motion. And a quick shot on the slant route is caught. Ball game now for SMU at the running back spot. And Derek's going to get the carry here to the right side. And I think he'll get back to the 40 before the whistle.
On the field on an every down basis, you can see the natural quickness.
And here's Jennings now, 2nd in the full 10. And Kevin going to keep it and took a huge shot.
Surprised with the level of success they've had consistently moving the ball.
Here's Jennings. And cannot make. Mustangs will go for this. Under 6 to play. And Jennings throws complete. Another catch for Hudson. But that's going to be short of the new. Gave the ball. Singleton the ball carrier. And Cameron Robertson hits him. You know, we're going to work our way around to these new members in the Atlantic Coast Conference.
Yeah.
Solid. Here's Glenn from the pocket, wants to launch it deep, and it is overthrown. No. But this is the kind of game in this stadium tonight for this community and the weight they've gone through to get back to this. Here's a throw on the perimeter, and cutting upfield is Jalen Brown across the 50. Before Brown is tackled, there is a flag behind the play, though, at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be on big number 63.
Offense, number 63. 10-yard penalty.
Glenn in the gun on 3rd and long. Under duress, and he will throw incomplete. Here's the punt from Mastromano. And he will float it toward Daniels, middle of the field, and a fair catch taken with. We're going to get our first look tonight at Keldrick Luster, redshirt freshman from McKinney, Texas, who flags a high snap and tries to make here in the ACC, and they do so against Florida State. And here goes Luster around the corner. 30-35.
That might have been, was that Jimmy Klingler?
David Klingler.
David Klingler, that's it.
Luster going to trap the high snap. State's first road game in Texas. They've played obviously some bowl games here, kickoff games, the like. Here's a run play for McFall. And this young kid gets almost all of it back on second down. And we'll be at Bobby Dodd for Duke and Georgia Tech. There's McFall trying to turn the corner. He gets run down. Pistol set here for, and they're going to hand it on the reverse and around the corner. And up the sideline goes Carter.
Of the botch snap in the punting game.
Yep.
This has been 2 straight weeks of outstanding football